Open in Word.
Word to your mother.
Start recording.
Word to your brother.
Oh, we're live.
I really wanted to drink. Oh, you didn't? You forgot?
I didn't. I hit the wrong goddamn button.
Yep, there's that menopause.
It
again.
happens once in a while. While
You
you're
still wanna
trying to
drink.
do other things, you're trying to be so responsible. Shit just falls to the wayside. Whatever.
I should have brought a drink up.
Go get one.
Nah.
I'll do the intro. You go get a drink.
It requires too much work.
Honey.
No. Listen, I worked until 7 o'clock. I can say I don't want to do anything. You should go get it.
There are people that are working in coal mines, children that are working in coal mines right now.
Well, I'm sorry, but
That they're like, I wish I had water, Papa.
loser.
Can I only have a sip of water? I don't know why they sound English.
Why they're British?
Why? Probably because of the British colonies.
I have a sip of water,
May I
Father.
have a sip of water, Papa?
Father. I have a
Father.
sip of water, Father.
Father.
I would have said sip of water, fucker, for getting me in this predicament.
Why am I in a goddamn coal mine? I'm 9 years old.
Listen, I feel for them, but hashtag my life is rough. I have 2 huge presentations tomorrow. That's the only reason why I didn't grab drinks. I have one at 12 and one at 4.
Dude, I
Yeah.
told you.
What?
Noon?
What?
Bruh.
What?
Noon.
Noon.
That's not even like,
The puppy wakes me up at like 7.
get over you.
My life is hard. I don't know.
Woe is me. Oh my God, the smallest violin in the world is playing for you.
Break your
Welcome to the Bars
Break
Open
it.
with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that's
note.
Complainer.
Complaining Beth?
Complaining Beth. Slide your shit that way.
What?
You're like almost off camera.
I'm not you, bruh. I'm in the same place I am every week.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You keep moving.
Uh-uh.
I don't know what's happening around here. What the hell is happening around here? Go get that drink, Beth. That's what MC said. Wanathan, what's happening?
I'll be back.
Wanathan said, MC said that. Wanathan said, rocking my TBIO shirt for the show. Nice, dude. I hope it's like, I love our shirts, man. I hope Bill Schofield makes all of our shirts for us. They're literally, I've done multiple orders with him because he's got whatever that brand. They're so fucking comfortable, dude. They're so soft. So soft when it hits my skin. Hell yeah. What's up, Will? Hope you're doing good, dude. I sent out a couple shirts this weekend and last weekend, maybe. So some of y'all folks probably will be getting your shirts in the next couple of days. Also, I need to give Eric Tansey a shout out on Fox News. So FAWKES Media out on iTunes and Spotify and then YouTube channel. Go follow that. Gave a shout out to us today, and fucking dude he shouted out first 5 people that basically went out and followed us. So not you guys, because you probably already follow him. Unless you did, then you're going to get another shirt. But he said, hey, go follow, like, subscribe to the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg, and then go out to iTunes or Spotify and like and subscribe or leave a review or whatever. And then shoot him some pics of it, evidence, proof of life, if you will. And he did. And I've already gotten those. I'm waiting on some addresses.
Oh, cool.
And then I'll send those
we
folks.
just talked about that like an hour ago.
Yep. I'll send some folks some t-shirts for the Bars Open as well. So, you know what? It's small incremental growth over the years. We started
Kind of
out
like
as
weight loss. You want to lose it slowly so it's sustainable?
I want to grow this motherfucker fast.
Oh.
I want to blow up. I want to retire you off this podcast. Could we do that?
Retire me. Oh, retire me from my real job.
From
From my day gig.
your day gig. Goddamn right.
I would take
Right?
that.
Wouldn't you do that?
I would take that.
Sounds liberal. Yeah, that's what MC said.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm all about giving out some t-shirts. Especially if you like I've sent them to fucking Alaska.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've sent them all over
Who's
the
in
place.
Alaska?
I don't even remember who it was at this point. Right? Like Minnesota or
Minnesota.
wherever, you know, and
Hey,
I
what's
give them
that
up.
thing that's new in the corner right with the bright green?
Those are the channels that we are on.
Oh, I
Right.
was Saw it the other day, and I was like, "What the hell is that psychedelic?"
That's just some sort of advertisement up there. Anyway, we use OBS to run all this shit, so it's all good. But we've got a good show to share with you. But like I said, go out, like, subscribe to Fox News, FAWKES Media. Follow that channel. That's where we'll be doing clips out there for that from the show that we do here, and then maybe some standalone clips as well. We'll get that going. What's going on, Wilm? Hope you're doing good.
Hello, my lemon.
You know what? Wilm came insider. Yeah, growth is small around here. Incremental. But we have a really strong base. Just like jiu-jitsu. We're good at the jiu-jitsu because we've got a small base.
He's after my peanut stuffed pretzels.
He's starving, evidently. Anyway, we're good. I just did, so there's a new little thing I'm putting out on Saturdays or Sundays, generally once a weekend, called Just Greg. I put one out this weekend. It's basically on a mom that was arrested for letting her kid walk to the fucking store. So go watch that. Give me some feedback. Share what you like, what you don't like about the way I'm doing it.
Still in development.
Yeah, it's something new that I've been doing it. So it's solely just me in another room in another little studio that I put together with some scraps and some spare parts. And
Whatever. There's no such thing as scraps when it comes to our studio because that wouldn't do.
it is what it is, though. We're fucking just clawing away. But go out and just give me feedback on it. I really would appreciate it if there's something, or if you have a topic you want me to talk about, I'll fucking do it, dude.
I've given you a couple.
Yeah, exactly. I generally go like, Beth, what should I talk about today? So do that. And then go buy some hard AF because we invested in them. We want to make our fucking money back.
I want to retire more than that.
I don't think you're going to retire off it, but it's going to cover maybe your wine bill for like a couple months.
Longer than that.
Maybe.
Oh, I got to remember to cancel those other two.
Okay.
I'm over them.
All right, let's get weird. Tyson versus Paul fight.
Okay.
We got to do a quick recap because we talked about that on Friday night, right? We went early.
Mm-hmm. For that very reason.
What did you think?
Okay, so what's his name is cheesy AF?
Tyson?
No.
Or Paul?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Tyson kind of got the cheese on him, too, because he got that cheese ball. He got that cheesy ass. Remember, he walked out, like, bare ass afterwards.
I was laughing because they were, like,
thanks, Alex,
spraying the Axe 2.0 spray, like, the whole time. And I was like, dude, you're not going to be able to breathe.
Oh, so that's their new...
That's a new body spray.
Body spray or something.
Yeah, that's why I called it Axe 2.0. I was right.
And it's not supposed to have any bad shit for you. Chemicals.
It's in a spray can.
I know. Carcinogenic.
Don't spray cans automatically have some bad shit in them?
Probably. So,
Katie, what are you doing that tickles?
But what did you think of the fight? The parts you could see.
I watched. I mean, it was on for me a lot of the time.
Like
I think it was. Okay, so let's start with that. I think it was more than Netflix. I think they bit off a little bit more than they could chew.
Why?
Because it was huge.
Netflix is like
nobody watches the one thing at the same time.
Netflix
that's the difference.
Yeah, it's true.
That other stuff is all pushed to a server that's waiting there for when you want to watch it on Tuesday and I want to watch it on Thursday. So it's a little bit different.
Server based, cloud.
It's a little bit different when it's live. So here's, they've done live stuff before, like the roasting of Tom Brady, but that was a very select.
Was that on Netflix?
Yes, and it was live.
Oh, we watched that.
We watched it recorded though.
And
after
I think that one was perfect.
Well, it was recorded by the time we watched it because remember it was live like on Saturday and we watched it on Sunday
That's what
and they'd shortened it from like 3 hours to 2 hours and then it was 1.5 by the time they were done.
Shit out. Yeah.
So I just think that they probably need to invest a little bit if they're going to want to keep doing live large events like that.
Yeah. For sure. Like it fucking the stream.
Because we were talking to people and
was like
everybody was having a hard time.
Yeah, everyone.
I think we finally figured out the key was to rewind it and just let it run.
Let it buffer ahead.
Yeah, let it run.
Then it kind of just like we do with podcasts sometimes. It's like, your fucking shit's buffering.
Yeah.
Go back 15, 20 seconds and then let it run.
Keep it going.
I don't know what the cat's deal is with you this week.
He loves it when I'm up here.
It's been the past 2 weeks.
He loves to attack my feet again at nighttime now when I'm like in bed trying to fall asleep and get comfy. He's like, Rocks. I'm like, what is your obsession with me?
I don't know. Loves his mama. But yeah, So they're coming out with videos like slow clips, like slowed down clips
Of the fight? Okay.
where you see
Like it's a miss, but you couldn't tell on TV.
or Mike's pulling his punch.
Oh yeah, I totally think.
And Jake Paul's like literally turned around, like almost backwards to him. Like, don't hit me, motherfucker. You're going to lose your 30. I think the number or the estimate is Jake Paul got 40 million. Tyson got 30 million.
They got more for every round it went, right?
I don't know. I'm sure.
And I knew in my head, I had Tyson for the win, but I knew if it came down to a decision, it was going to be Jake Paul.
And we all fucking knew it. I was just hoping.
It was more publicity for him than it was an actual fight.
Yeah. Like, just like all of them are.
Yeah.
Put him on the floor.
He moved.
He didn't really.
He did. He's not. Well, he had moved.
It's like, bitch.
I want attention.
Put him on that chair over there. God damn it. Listen, Milo.
There you go.
We don't need your shit tonight.
MML. Milo Manchaco Lamontagne.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? That cat is into feet. Creep. That's what Elijah said. That cat's into feet. He is. He'll bite your toe in the middle of the fucking night. You won't even expect it. You're like, what the fuck?
He has scared me so many times because, like, I guess I'm moving in the middle of the night, and he's one of his parkour moments, and he just, like, literally attacks, like, you see where they, like, fly and then tackle. Like, and I was like, what the fuck, cat? Between him, the dog, and not using my CPAP, I'm tired. I think I'm going to start using my CPAP again.
Yeah, I would agree.
What up, bitch? You snore so much, too. You don't
No, I
know.
don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just tired. You've got a noisy nose.
You snore. You scared yourself last night. So the dogs had an upset tummy. So I was up at 2:30 when you went to bed, which I was laughing. I'm like, why is my ass, who's been asleep for 2 hours, getting up to go out, and you just got into bed?
Because I just brought his ass
I know,
out.
but he pooped.
Okay,
And then he woke me up at 4:30, and when I was coming back to bed, I like was trying to move your pillow so that you would stop snoring, and all of a sudden you just went, and you scared the crap out of both of us, and I was like, oh.
What'd I do?
Rolled over and went back to sleep.
Oh, then wasn't that scared.
You did. You kind of did a, oh.
No, I didn't. You're making shit up.
I'm not.
You're totally making shit up.
I'm not.
Unless it's on video camera, I don't believe you.
Whatevs.
I need a handy cam of that. 30 millimeter.
Handy cam.
30 millimeter. You're opening a Diet Coke. Cheers, you guys.
I want a sip of it. It sounds good. I got peanut butter.
Cheers, y'all.
So did you guys know that it's really good for you to eat a spoonful of peanut butter before you go to bed? It's really good. It's good for your blood sugar.
Depends on who you are.
No, well, it's probably even good for you because you're not really allergic.
Get fucked.
But hey, if there's no proof, it doesn't exist.
I have proof.
Isn't that what you just said? I've never seen
allergy tests.
I've never seen any of them. So,
I literally gave the fucking report to you. It said Greg's allergic to this, 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 and this. He's not allergic to almonds for some reason.
No, they didn't do food, honey.
Yes,
You've never
they
gotten
did.
Food tested.
I literally got tested for peanuts because I was like, I'm tired of not eating peanuts.
You didn't.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways,
I fucking hate you.
We're not going to go back.
You're so insane.
And I just don't listen to you, so I don't hate or love you. It just means nothing.
It's just you mean nothing to me.
Nothing. Yeah, so no, I think I'm gonna have to spend some it's not expensive, it's just a pain in the ass. I've got to go order
to
stuff.
Get some peanut butter?
No, to get some new stuff for my CPAP machine.
Oh, nobody cares.
I think.
Are you talking about a CPAP machine on a podcast?
Some of these guys use them, bitch. No, they don't. They're all young.
Exactly. I'm like, what are you talking about, you old lady? What the fuck? Put your headphones in. We got to watch some videos.
You're not the boss of me.
You ready for this? You are, I would say, you're a car girl.
I am a car girl.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about cars last night.
Yeah, you're a car girl for sure. Right?
Yeah.
And so I don't know about you guys, but I appreciate nice cars. I've had a Porsche, an older Porsche in the past. I've had some fun cars. I had a Volkswagen Scirocco when I was a little kid.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a cool old Volkswagen. I've had a Jeep Comanche pickup truck. I've had these kind of cool nostalgic vehicles. We've had lots of Jeeps, Tacomas. You've had a bunch of Audis and Infinitis.
We like cars.
Yeah, we like cars, right?
I like big
but one of the things that you hate to see is when a car company goes straight up fucking retard, just like Jaguar has done. So I'm going to share some pictures of some old nostalgic Jags, right? Jags that you would totally love to see.
Okay.
And Jeremy Clarkson from all of the British motoring
Right.
sports,
Right.
whatever, he's agreed on a lot of these, right? And let's go through a few of them. All right. So, my shit changed. Hang on 1 second. I gotta fix one thing real quick. Take me 2 seconds.
1,000, 2, 1,000.
Well, it's gonna take me like maybe 3 seconds. But as we go through it really?
I don't know why I felt like doing that, but I did.
That's totally fine. It's totally
What
fine.
is that? Goodness gracious.
This would be the.
What'd you do? Why did it switch?
Because I bumped something somewhere.
Okay.
And now I just need to know where I'm at. All right, we're up there. All right, watch. This is like magic in the action. See how it's just moving around the top? Can you see the top? That's us. Oh, look, I'm making another one of us. It's fucking crazy.
What the F are you doing, Lamontagne?
I'm making another screen of us
Why?
so that we can do the picture in picture because
Oh.
it should have been there before, but it isn't. All right, now we can do it.
All
Kaboom.
that for that?
All right.
Well, you got to move that thingy.
Nope. Yep. There we go. See where we are? We're in the bottom. Now you guys can see us again. God damn it. I'm a fucking genius. Top 10 best Jaguar cars of all time.
Okay.
Right? I mean, we're talking some classics here. Right? The
Look
Jaguar
at that one.
original C-Type. This is one of the first ones. Right? This is 1951. I'm zipping through these just to show you some cool shit. Jaguar D-Type.
Okay.
Jag, by the way, has been in, I mean, they've got 100+ year history. Jaguar E-Type, XJS,
I don't like that one.
TWR, but this is a race car,
Okay. I just don't like
right? That was an 84, but that makes sense in an 84.
I
That's
guess.
styling, right? The XJ220, that was, you can't even
Is
get,
that the front or the back?
that's the front, dude. You can't get your hands on one of those
Why?
things. They're just fucking,
Expensive or there's few of them?
there's few of them. This is what you start seeing
This
that
is
we
now.
remember,
Yeah.
right? Well, no, this is like 70s,
There's still a lot of those
80s,
around, though.
right?
Or that same form is
Kind
still
of.
around.
Well,
Yeah.
what we're more familiar with is kind of like this, the XJRF V8, which is an amazing car. And then more currently, you start seeing these.
I do
this
like those.
styling, right?
I like those. Those are
Right.
more my style than
the F type, the J types, right? Like this, the the XKR RS. This is a fucking money car, dude. This thing is fucking hauls ass. Top speed of like 185 miles an hour, some crazy
Excuse
shit
me.
like that, right? Then you get into like, then
That's
they've
not
got the
bad.
project cars and stuff like that, right?
It's cute.
So I just wanted to show that
Okay.
because what's going on with
Jaguar.
Jaguar
Okay.
is some crazy ass fucking bullshit.
Bullshit. I like
Like,
how you said that like a Texan.
When
Bullshit.
I show you this crazy ass bullshit,
Bullshit.
you're gonna be like, what?
WTF.
So a while back, TATA, TATA, this is company, it's this huge conglomerate
is that?
company. That's one of the dogs.
Tata.
We actually,
Sounds like Tatas.
our firm uses Tata TCS,
Okay.
Tata Consulting Services, but they also make
they
their
do?
own cars. They
Okay.
do everything.
Oh.
They do manufacturing. They do cars. They do fucking they build fucking washers and dryers. They do everything.
Interesting.
Right? It's this insane company out there. But here's a couple of more
What did they
pictures.
say? Like the jack of all trades, but an expert in
Master
nothing?
of none?
A master of nothing.
Yeah, that continues going. But look at that. Look at that vehicle. It's fucking insane.
Good or bad?
It's amazing. That's a beautiful, beautiful car.
Meh.
But it's
Not for me.
old.
Not for
old.
me. Yes.
This would sit
I
in
know.
your
Okay.
fucking $5 million, because that car is probably $1 million.
Okay.
Super sweet. Just an old two-door fucking Jag. And there's the F-Type.
That's pretty.
That's a pretty car.
That's my car.
And now this is what we're going to.
That little fucker.
He's knocking on doors down there. I think he's possessed.
What is around her ankles?
Yeah, this is the new
Crit
Jaguars
exuberant. Okay.
That is the new.
Oh, they don't have any cars with it though.
No. Let's watch a couple of videos. What do you think?
Okay, but wait.
All right, you ready? This is the new Jaguar commercial.
They're a bit late on the diversity commercials.
It
doesn't make me want to buy a car at all. I don't even know what you're selling really until the very end.
That is the new Jaguar commercial.
Listen, it's all. So here's what honestly. So that's going to appeal to a lot of young rich kids.
All right.
Like the Justin Bieber. No, even
you're
younger than
100%
Justin
right.
Bieber.
No, like no. It's not going to appeal to anybody because Jaguars are fucking expensive.
I said rich kids.
Right? Jag.
But what I'm thinking is if you're not,
are you guys going out and buying a fucking Jaguar after that? No.
I didn't even know you wouldn't know it was a Jaguar till the very end if you happen to stay till the end of the commercial, which a lot of people don't.
So they're getting fucking shredded.
Looks like an acid trip. You're not wrong, Elijah.
They're getting shredded online, and they should. Their tag is copy nothing, right?
And all they did was copy something.
Yeah, their tag is copy nothing. This is their Twitter. This is the Twitter, right? Copy nothing. They are getting Elon Musk, first one. Do you even sell cars?
Exactly.
It says, yes, we'd love to show you. Join us for a cuppa in Miami on the 2nd of December.
So that's not even somebody real. That's a bot.
No, that's some fucking retard.
No, that was somebody that
there.
said yes. You wouldn't say that to come join us, to Elon Musk.
No.
They'd be like,
warmest regards, Jaguar.
It's not real. It's just
somebody else said, I thought you guys made cars. We do. All will be revealed. And that's all it says. And this is straight off their Twitter.
So they're trying to do like a build up. Except nobody cares.
That is not the buildup you want, bruh. They are all so unhappy. It's painful to watch. Somebody said, hello, thanks for the feedback. This is from Jaguar. We'll be sure to pass this info to onto the team.
They're going to pass it on to the team, but they paid millions of dollars for this advertisement.
Yeah. You want to see the next
what do you call them when they're like, it's a
marketing agency?
Yeah, but they're a campaign. Jeez Louise, their advertising campaign.
So that gives you a little insight.
Okay.
This is going to give you a little bit more insight into how fucking stupid that Jaguar just went. Jaguar is an automotive icon. They've been in, you name the races, they had been a part of them. Granted, they were bought by Ford several years ago.
Oh, were they really? I didn't know that.
Ford Motor Company.
Well, now they own Ford, Range Rover.
No, and then they were sold off.
Who was?
To Tata, Jaguar.
Oh, Jag. Okay.
Right, and then they were sold off. Right.
That's a stupid name.
It's just part of it.
Oh yeah, came and said Tata Motors owns them, and they're an Indian
Jeep company. No, I'm well aware of who Tata
Jeeps?
Consulting.
What's an Indian? Oh, what's that?
Like, I don't know, engineering. They're just they do everything.
Okay.
They've got 8 billion people, no, maybe not 8 billion, 2 billion people at their disposal, and they work them to death. Trust me. All right. So this is the next step. You ready? Let's watch this video, Castro. And you got to pay attention to what
Alex said. This ad is going to be 100 times at the Super Bowl. Probably not wrong.
I don't think so.
Well, it's a bit expensive.
I think they're killing this company, not intentionally.
You think Tata's killing Jag off? Not unintentionally?
They're coming out with some EVs, right? That's their goal, is to launch some electric vehicles, right? Okay. That's not going to fly.
Jag EVs?
Jaguar EVs. Jaguar's nostalgia is about their motor, their V8.
Right, well.
Right, and that's always
I would have said the same thing about Audi, but a lot of people have bought them.
Not a straight EV, though.
No, I guess you're not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like even they had that Audi had a specific EV, and people some people will want it.
Yeah.
And then they fucking sell that thing.
Yeah.
And they get a goddamn
V8
or a V6 twin turbo or a V4 or a 4-cylinder twin turbo, like what you got.
mine. Yeah.
You know? All right, let's watch this. This one's going to be like, oh, this all makes sense now.
And at Jaguar, we're passionate about our people, and we're committed to fostering a diverse, inclusive, and unified culture that is representative not only of the people who use our products, but in a society in which we all live. A culture
He has a
where
sparkly
our
jacket.
employees can
Except
bring
they're all
their
80-year-old
authentic
white
selves to
men.
work. And we're on a transformative journey of our own, driven by a belief in diversity, inclusion, creativity, policy, and most importantly, action. We've established over 15 DEI groups such as Pride, who are here tonight.
Did you just hear that?
15. I thought we had a lot.
15 DEI groups at Jaguar.
I didn't even know there was that many to have.
Dude, I don't care, right? Go do
Here's the
do
thing.
your fucking
your
DEI
DEI
things.
isn't supposed to take your traditional product and turn it on its head. It's supposed to take your traditional product.
The
It's supposed to take
soul
your
of the
traditional
company.
product and have more people like it. I don't know. Maybe
No.
I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong once or twice in my life.
All right, let's get back in this.
We've established over 15 DEI groups such as Pride, who are here tonight in the back. Thank you guys for coming.
They sound
Women in
really excited.
Engineering and Neurodiversity Matters.
What the fuck is
We've
neurodiversity?
passed major
Brain
policy
issues,
revisions such as
ADHD.
transitioning at work to drive equity and support for our communities, embracing individuality as our superpower.
That's like ADHD.
They-
When you're on the spectrum, you're autism.
I understand
like
some of
kind
those things.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
But
How about you put out a really fucking cool car
yeah,
instead of all that bullshit?
well, listen, okay.
Get
so
fucked
this
with
is
your
the way the
company.
world was going, and I think it's about to.
It's already flipped on its head.
It's already starting
They just
to.
dropped that yesterday.
I think it's starting to. Well, they've probably been working on it for the last year.
Dump it.
Yeah, they
You're
put
fucking-
a lot of money
you're-
in it.
No.
And somebody hasn't pulled the plug yet because it hasn't gone up the chain with somebody.
Tata is one of the biggest companies in the world.
Okay.
I'm talking bigger than Apple, bigger than fucking.
It's funny because I've never heard of them before.
They're a global consulting company, right? Like you drop $4 million on nothing with them. 5 million, 10 million, nothing.
Nothing like this shit.
It doesn't even scratch the surface with them.
But still, when you work on a campaign that long, you don't pull it.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
You do. Or you put out a little taster just like that little video there, and you go, oh, fuck, we fucked up,
People hate it.
right? Who is your core audience or your
Well,
core
it's
market
not. It's
for a Jaguar?
old white men.
It is old white women and men.
I'd say more men than women.
Even, I mean, it can
Maybe,
be old.
maybe.
It doesn't even
It's-
have to be.
It's
All right. I'm going to throw it down like this.
throw it down.
Is it your LG? Are you going to see a spike in LGBTQ?
People purchasing a Jag?
IA, that's what it is. Buying Jags.
No.
The average cost of a Jag is $95,000.
No, you're not. That the average cost or the starting cost?
That's the average cost of like a
oh, that's not too
maybe
bad,
even
actually.
an entry level one.
Okay, that's
right?
what I'm thinking.
Then you go EV. That's just the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. They didn't learn from Budweiser or from Bud Light.
Right?
They put one dude on a can
Well, yeah,
and it fucked everything up.
yeah.
These guys just rolled out. Maybe they're going Fifth Element on this shit, but that wasn't
perhaps.
Fifth Element.
But it's a little
Like make
too...
your car, you make your cars fly, and I'll be like, all right, get Chris
No,
Tucker.
I still
on
wouldn't
there.
like that. I still wouldn't like that commercial for flying cars.
But Chris Tucker, remember?
I do remember.
I don't know. And Davey said, I've got severe ADHD. I remember. And he said, I do my damnedest nowadays to not mention it when I'm looking for jobs. No, I understand.
Yeah, because while they
You want to be treated the same as everybody else, right,
they
bro?
act like they're all about inclusivity.
Then they look at you like, oh, now we have to make space for this gentleman.
Well,
Who-
and you also don't want to be...
And you don't want to be a part of a quota either.
Exactly.
You just want to
exactly
be
what
a
I was
dude
gonna
that's like,
say.
I just want to fucking work, right? Now, fuck all them people. That's the way I look at that shit. Fuck that. This whole goddamn thing, the biggest piece of it that pisses me off is Jaguar is a fucking cool company. Or it was.
I was going to say, are they or were they?
And you as a, like I said, as a car girl, that's
Yeah.
why I showed the history of fucking Jaguar is amazing.
It's got some great,
The Le Mans, all the different races, everything they've gone
right,
through,
got some
right?
great models.
Right. And yeah, they hit some hard times, but like Ford
Who
bought them,
hasn't?
right?
Company
mean,
around that long is going to.
Dude, McLaren, that
those the
company
ones that
falls
are out of
apart.
Phoenix?
Those cars fall apart. They're still $1 million.
Is that the one out of Phoenix?
No,
Or at least that-
there was
it
a
was-
place that
Okay,
sold them.
that's
out
what
of-
it was. I was
out of
telling
Phoenix,
Brenna about
yeah.
that last night.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was very
I'm
impressed with myself that I remember.
very
it was a McLaren.
interesting.
Greg, sometimes I think though things are lost on us because you and I are very much alike.
I like nostalgia of things.
But we're very much like, just be clear about what you are. Don't
Well, now we know.
from a product perspective, like
well, now we know what Jaguar's going to be all about moving forward.
for a while at least.
It's like, well, your company has a niche market of about fucking 1% of the total population
right.
across the globe. I don't know if that's necessarily the statistic you want to go with, but let's say the LGBTQ community's 1 to 5%.
Okay.
Dude,
Well, I don't even know if like that is.
I mean, is that what your target market is?
I don't know, but is that?
Is that what
you,
your
you think that that's what that commercial was targeting, or were you
Fuck
just?
yeah, it was.
Were they trying to just show diversity amongst like, and they were doing it with neon colors and weird outfits?
Did you see the shit the dudes were wearing?
I couldn't see that far.
We replay it?
No, it's fine. I'll look at it up close later.
Yeah, dude. No. Sorry. Jag.
I mean, a man's not going to buy that car. And I love how
No,
people try to say
no,
calling somebody
I
a
would've
man's
bought a
man.
Jag before,
calling
'cause I
somebody a man's
really
man
like
is a bad thing,
those
but it's not.
F-types. Those F-types were the fucking, they were like the ones that came out like a few years back. They look like goddamn rocket ships, right? They nailed it. Like that car, that was like that last one. They
Right.
nailed it. It was a great looking car.
Yeah.
But we weren't in the market for that.
I don't know that I ever. Honestly, I don't know that I'd ever buy
Well,
a Jag.
if-
Not because
Hey, dude,
they're
I'm 48, man. I'm about ready to hit my fucking late life crisis
no
here in a minute. Goddamn right I am.
sure.
I could die next week. Fucking might. Stress bullshit. I need to go see a cardiologist about.
You need to stop smoking then.
Oh, fuck that. Like just
Exactly.
bypass it.
Stupid.
Right? But you never know. Like you don't know what your audience could be. You
Well,
could end
no.
up being like, hey, I love Jags.
Who? Somebody now can say
Me.
that? Oh. Yeah, you're not. I don't see you as a Jag guy.
Woom said he'd rather have a Pontiac Sunfire than
You're
a
a
Jaguar.
pickup truck driver now.
Well, I know, but I could have a second vehicle.
Yeah, it's called my car, and she's cute.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our thoughts on that. I'm just saying.
Jonathan said Jag hasn't been cool in my lifetime. See,
They're
in his opinion.
well, no, it wasn't popular, but they came out. If you're a car person,
they
they came out with some
So
really great.
they also did like
cars.
they went through like they were just kind of the same thing over and over for so many years that they were boring, and then all of a sudden they came out with like a 4-door and it was really cool, and people kind of started noticing them again, and it
Right.
became more of
They
a
remodeled, they redesigned.
yeah,
their
and it
models.
was more like you could see yourself in that car
Mhm.
because it was different, and now
and it depends on. Okay, that's a different part. Like of our lifestyle, is your
I'm hot.
buying ability as you get older changes, of course, right?
Correct.
And like what was expensive a long time ago
Oh yeah. Well, I was
changes over
laughing
time. I'm not saying we're rich or anything, but we can afford more
when I
because
first
we've been working
graduated
for
from
25 years.
college. I wanted
30
a
years.
Mitsubishi Montero. Remember those that were
Yeah,
the big,
No, I used
beautiful-
to rent
they're
those when I worked
so
at
beautiful.
Enterprise Rent a
And
Car.
I remember they were at the time they were like 40 or 50,
Yeah,
and I was
I don't
like,
think they
I
were that
could
much.
never afford that car, so I got a sport version of it, which is the
The
smaller, skinny
two-door,
one.
yeah,
No, it was still 4-door, but it was like compact. It
two-wheel
was,
drive.
yeah.
rather, yeah.
And I thought that was like the biggest purchase of my life.
Fuck yeah, it was. And then when I met you, you were driving an
FX,
FX45 or whatever.
Infinity, not by choice.
Infinity. But you were, but
I mean,
that's
I
a
would.
luxury vehicle.
Yeah, and but I had the BMW before that.
See,
So I went from that Mitsubishi Montero Sport to
I
the
bought a
X5.
what the fuck was it called? A Scion TC.
That car's fun though.
It was fun. Little thing.
Yeah.
And then I bought a Jeep. No, truck.
Nope. Truck.
Then I got into trucks. Nonetheless, we're car geeks. We love, like, we watch all the fucking car shows on.
We were
TV
actually
and stuff
talking
like
about,
that.
so we were talking about cars last night because we were talking about, like, Brenna was like, so you bought this car? Like, because Brenna and I always, both of us have always done leases. She's like, she is really pretty. I said, yes, she is. But she's 4 years old and she got her first dent and now I have to get rid of her. And she started laughing. And I go, no, I'm not kidding. I'm like, literally want to know how much I could sell her for. And she was like, this is pretty good for you keeping a car that long. And Ed is also a car guy. Like, he's got an old
You have
school,
2 trucks and an Audi. Yeah.
he's got old school, I think it's a VW, like old school. And he's part of that car show with the firm. You know, they come together once a month and they like hang out somewhere.
Mhm.
He's part of that. And so he always takes that out and talks about it. But he drives I can't remember what Porsche he drives. It's
Who is this?
Ed, somebody I work with.
Oh, okay.
And I was telling him, I was like, dude, I want the 4-door Porsche so bad. He's
Panamera.
like, yeah, he's like, I know, it's so nice. He's like pulling up pictures. I was like, don't look at it. Don't tease me. Because next thing you're going to do is going to pull up the G-Wagon and then I'm just going to cry.
No, we're never getting a G-Wagon.
No, not unless I win the lottery.
Yep. You win the lottery, I'll get you a G-Wagon. I'd rather get you a Defender
I'd rather take a G-Wagon.
currently.
I'd rather take the
Or
G-Wagon currently.
That new Toyota fucking Land
Cruiser.
Cruiser.
The Lexus version of it's really
Anyway.
nice too.
Let's move on from talking cars and
Trucking.
trucks. But you know what? I mean, it's all about like what you guys like and
Right.
what everybody what your like is. Like I love
what's that?
cool vehicles and old school
Cayman, what's
shit.
your Audi? What model is it? I'm interested.
Interested? Beth's had 3 of them.
I have.
She had an A4, the
A5, A4, the TT convertible,
Yep.
and now the A5
Yep.
Sportsback.
Yep.
Get
You
an 80 series Defender.
Oh, dude, I love that too. That big dog Defender. Hell
Is
yeah.
that old? Is that the old one?
No, they make
the
the
new one?
80 series. It's the big
And how
one.
much is that bad boy?
120.
See, nope, G-Wagon, same price.
I saw a dude down the road at the gas station. I was like, is that your Defender? It was brand new, had a paper tag on. I was like, is that your Defender, dude? He's like, yeah. I was like, that thing's awesome. He goes, it's my wife's. And I was like, motherfucker.
Wonder what he drives then.
Yeah, that's exactly what
He's
I was
like,
thinking. I was like, son of a
I drive a Porsche.
bitch, bro.
Sir, I drive a 911.
Yeah. Handsome looking fella.
Oh, really? Where was this at? Should I go find him?
The haunted gas station.
The what?
The haunted gas station.
Oh,
Hey, real quick, can you do me a favor, honey?
of course.
I can't do this and I can't share it. Can you Google space movie 1992? All right. I cannot share the pictures of this. So what I need y'all to do is either do it now or do it later.
Space movie what?
1992. Wim said his Audi's an old 93 90s Audi. That's fucking
Oh,
there's
that's
nothing wrong with
awesome.
that. I remember used to drive around town and my buddy's 90. No, that would have been new when I was a kid. Fuck.
90?
Yeah. 93. Yep.
I love old
All right.
cars. I love old cars.
Go out, Google
I just miss the technology that the new cars have.
space movie 1992.
Yes.
This is going to bring you to something that I can't say the name on YouTube, obviously,
Obs.
but you want to do this now. And then do not, whatever you do, put anything in my goddamn chat. I will delete it. I will cancel you, motherfucking it. I don't need to be fired off
Won't
of
be
YouTube.
canceled. We'll just delete it.
But you know what I'm saying? So, space movie 1992. And I never knew this existed
So weird.
until I saw somebody actually, or somebody put a video and it said, hey, go out and type
Google.
in space movie 1992. What's up, Lauren? Nice to have you, man. We're talking about this movie called Space Movie 1992.
No, we're talking about Googling
Oh no, we're
a
talking
movie.
about. You should go out and Google Space Movie 1992.
I just saw that. I think it was Cayman said Greg is having a mid-height crisis instead of a midlife crisis.
Fuck
Yuck,
off.
yuck, yuck.
So this movie, it's out on IMDb. This is a legit thing. We did some homework on it last night when I saw this.
Lauren. Hi, welcome. The Tansy sent me.
Yeah, I
See
saw that.
That's funny.
Don't do it. Do it anyway, Lauren. All right. Because it's so funny. It's out on IMDb.
So bizarre.
Like I said, I'm not going to name the movie, but
Here's what's really crazy. Can I talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, let's go.
So when I was looking at it, I was like, it's got a 5.8 out of 10 ratings. I mean, for the people that have, and that's 8,000 people that have watched it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a decent rating for.
It's fucking not bad for a low budget movie.
For a low budget, no budget.
That's exactly what it did. So it says
what? It's exactly what
Parents Guide. Sex and nudity, mild. Violence and gore, mild. Profanity, severe. Alcohol and drugs, none. Frightening, intense scenes, mild.
Well, and then I was reading some of a cult favorite with very strange overtones.
Will, if you remember right on this, I've never seen this in my entire life.
Say?
He said, it's a gay porno, if I remember right. I don't think so.
I don't know that it's a porno per se, but they do have very interesting names. Like the whole thing is just interesting.
Just be cautious on the words you use, okay, honey? Can you
I'm
go
just
through
telling
the names, the characters?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's go.
Okay, so do you want me to give the actor's name too, or just the?
Yeah.
So Coco C.P. Dalbert was Arminass.
Arm in ass.
Sammy Solomon was Captain B. Dick. I can't even say this guy's name.
Djibouti.
Yeah,
Djibouti.
was Sergeant Shaved Balls. And then they kind of get. They're not weird in that sense, but they're weird like Ukrainian, German. Like that is what.
So there's literally like 3 or 4 dudes that are.
And everybody else is just a Ukrainian character or a German character.
And we have to tell you
or a hooker.
The character, the actors in this are black, and I'm trying to think about a way. It's gay from outer space.
Can I just tell that? Can I just read that? So
you want to read the
extraterrestrial.
synopsis? Just be real cautious about reading.
Well, it's only 2 sentences or a sentence. Extraterrestrial beings travel the galaxy to free men oppressed by females to make way for an entirely homosexual society.
Which we all want, ultimately, right? We don't. I guess
I don't know how to get rid of this thing now. Oh, there we go. Okay.
No, you're trapped. You're trapped in the.
So it's funny though, because if you look at some of these guys have been in other stuff, which is really funny.
Yeah, we don't need to go down that goddamn rabbit hole.
No, like other regular movies.
The reviews are amazing. I'm just happy to. Yep, there you go. Will
what
said N-word. I'm just happy to have stumbled upon this thing.
One guy says, "I hardly knew what to say in this singularly titled da 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 from outer space. Captain B. Dick and his crew of gay crusaders from the planet." Uranus. From the planet Anus.
Oh, that's what it was.
A member of good standing in the Federation of this is long. Gay planets happen upon a remote and primitive world called Earth, whose surface is inexplicably covered with dangerous female creatures. That's anything at all could be going on down there. Perhaps even the dreaded kissing our heroes have read about. Oh my, kissing.
Dude, I don't know.
It's funny. Here's the thing.
This movie came out in what was 92?
Somebody paid to get this movie made and people got paid to make this movie. Yep. So
low budget.
These people can actually call themselves actors.
Like
whether they were in anything else ever again.
I
don't know where you can. I should have looked. Hold on, let me look. See if it tells me where you can see it.
You should be real cautious on your search profile.
No. I'm doing it on IMDb. Okay. Available. See if it tells me.
Don't worry about it.
I'll keep looking. Probably
you probably buy it on Amazon or something like that.
Oh, I should go look. I'm just gonna type. Where can I see? Where can I watch?
All right, let's move on to the next story.
You go for it. I'm typing this up.
You ready? Because this is another. We got to put some headphones in for this one. You, Castro, you've been working out really, really hard. You got to pay attention here.
Give me a second. Hold on. From
what are you still in the
movie? I'm looking where we can see it. You've given me a bone. I got to see it through.
Boner. This video is pretty quick. Once Beth can focus. Hey, honey.
Okay. I'll come back to it.
Put your glasses back on.
I got to put my other ones on. I got to see far, not near.
Beth has to carry 2 pairs of glasses now.
Well, because I have readers, because I refuse to do those trifocals because they suck balls. I tried it once and I was more blind. I couldn't see close, far, or anything. Okay, go.
All right. No, this is part of the conversation.
Oh,
Are you ready for the conversation part?
I am,
All right.
sir. May I have another?
How hard are you willing to work out?
I mean, pretty hard.
What
Once
would
I
be,
get there.
What would be a really hard goal for you?
In what sense? Weight
goal.
lifting, weight loss.
Like a challenge. Like we used to do Spartan races. We've
Yeah.
done Tough Mudders. We've been Spartans. We've done, I don't know, all the other fucking ones in between. Phoenix had tons of them all the time.
Right.
So we used to travel for those. And
So what do you mean?
like,
I still don't.
what's
get
the
it.
hardest thing and how far are you willing to put your body? What are you willing to put your body through? Like
mean-
you broke your ankle one time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's an odd question. Depends on what my mood is that
Right,
day.
So I'm going to share a 10-second clip
Okay.
that's going to say, you're not willing to go this hard. You ready?
Yeah.
I titled this clip, Go Hard.
Hard as she could, and she went all
I just
in.
shit myself. So can you not get my ass? Thank you. Sorry.
I just shit myself. So can y'all get my ass?
Not get my ass.
Oh, not get my ass. I thought she said
not
get
my ass.
But little did she know they were going to play the clip of her saying she shit herself, which is almost
Fuck
worse than
yes.
if they would have just.
Triathlete pleads with cameraman not to film her from behind after shitting herself moments before finish.
So I hear a lot of people do that.
No, okay. So I've run a marathon
Maybe not you,
in San Diego.
but I
ran
think it's
that-
more than a marathon. Though.
Right.
It's like
And
triathlete.
the first time I had ever run this is the first time I had ever run a really long race, right?
Don't they have
26.2 minutes.
bathrooms along the way for this very reason?
Yeah, but there's only so many places you can put them because you're running through like
Well, and I guess
neighborhoods.
a lot of
and
people
you're
don't
running
want to
over
stop
bridges.
and hurt their
No,
time.
what happens
What happened was she pooped her pants.
is like an average person, even if you got a shit, you jump off and you go off to the side of the road into the park or something like that in some
Drop
bushes,
your drawers.
and you shit, and then you just kind of get back to it. I saw all sorts of fucked up shit when I was running that first marathon.
Wilkery said, "She's being real. I respect that."
Yeah, 100%. Right?
But no, so like, but I'm mortified for her because she didn't want them to show her.
It was just
but-
before the end of the race.
But she didn't want them to show her backside because she pooped her pants. But then they played that she said she pooped her pants.
I know, but at least they didn't show her butthole, like this with like a brown Trump stain.
Okay, so what happens
Right.
when
So
you're
this is
running
what
a
happens.
race and
When
you
you're
poop your
running-
pants? Does it fall out? And does it
Not
run
no
down your legs?
spandex. I mean, it'll run down your legs.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I think I'd
So what
pull over.
happens is people put too many carbohydrates in their system, right?
I don't know.
And
that-
this is what happens.
okay.
Like I've seen it.
But is it because too many carbohydrates, or they didn't poop before they went for their
no,
their
you go
race?
and then you're running. So this is a triathlon. It could be like 70 miles, 100 miles, right?
right.
Think about it as an Ironman. It could be 125 miles, something like that, or longer, in fact. Because you're swimming, you're running you're swimming,
biking,
you're running
swimming.
a marathon, and you're
Excuse me.
riding 100+ miles, right?
Right.
So all of that, right? You don't give yourself time to stop. But yet you've fed yourself the whole way up. So
I just don't know.
and
that
then
I
you can
could
only
not
move
stop.
so much stuff out of your system by the time you're ready to go.
Right.
Well, your GI tract still has a lot of other material
Right.
in there.
I took science
And then as you're going, you're eating goos. You're eating gels
to keep your energy level,
to keep your
sugar or whatever.
protein
Yeah.
and sugar and everything else. Well, that turns everything into a liquidy
Ugh.
something or other in your system, right? Because it's like drinking coffee. It's like drinking each one of those goo is like a cup of coffee, right? So you think about it from that perspective, and that's what I was asking you. Like, what level of fitness do you want to be at?
Well, I like the.
You want to be a triathloner?
Somebody said she made that jog into a tough mudder.
It's true.
I would never do a full triathlon. I might do a mini triathlon.
A mud
like
rudder.
she's the women, the spacemen we're talking about.
It's wild, dude. Right? Like things happen.
I think if that happened to me, I would panic.
Or you just keep going. And you get to the
No,
end,
I couldn't.
And then you keep running all the way to your hotel
Do they
room.
usually have like showers and shit? Like I know when we did like Tough Mudder and Spartan races and anything where you got dirty, you could go spray down.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Put the hose down your pants?
And be like, oh, I gotta eat the shit out of my pants.
I have so much mud in my pants from the swim.
It's sand. I've been running with the sand in
my vagina for the last 13 miles. Damn it! No, baby, you've got poop in your pants.
Oh.
But I don't think I could do it. I don't. If I did
just
happen
based purely on the risk.
If I did happen to poop my pants and be like, well, I'm done.
I saw this shit happen to people just running the marathon.
I'm out.
Right?
Yeah, I wouldn't keep going.
And that was at like mile 9. That was in the mile 26.1.
Yeah. Can you mute us for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Just a little feedback to the dog there.
See, now he'll shut up.
But yeah, I'm just saying, this girl, dude, she's like, could you please not? And then they drop that fucking thing on her.
That's what I said. Like, she just asked them not to show her dirty butt, but they just advertised to the world that she had a dirty butt.
Eek. They did not show the poopy stains.
Listen, we all have an imagination. I couldn't do it. And then if somebody, and you know my gag reflex, if I was running a race and somebody pooped and I saw it.
All right. Has anybody ever sharded themselves like in real life? Of course you have.
No.
Everybody's done it. Like you got that bubble gut.
Just scream at somebody.
You got bubble gut.
Why did that shit your pants? Why'd you shit your pants?
Or even as a child, right? You're like, oh my God. This happened to me.
So I do have a story. I wasn't there.
All right.
So
you weren't there.
I wasn't there, but
yourself?
I've heard this story from like the mega hands. They were
we don't need to drop names.
They don't.
That's
anyway.
fine.
So those people were on a trip. It was like a group of people, and they were going on a cruise. I think out of Florida.
Okay.
So they got there the night before. They like and they were just relaxing and waiting, and they were playing pool. And this little boy
couldn't find the bathroom.
Couldn't find the bathroom. Literally pooped his pants. Shook his leg, dropped it out, and ran off. And they were like, we were mortified. Like, we got to go tell somebody. They're going to think we did that. And I was like, no, that's good thoughts because that's exactly. I would have
just drops it right next to him
and then ran.
Okay. At least
I would have followed him and been like, man.
At least it came out as a nugget, and it wasn't like, you know what I mean? Little fart bubble.
Have you sharded yourself?
Of course.
No, that's not real. You have?
No.
When I was a little kid,
but when I was like, trying to think, this is back in North Carolina, so I was like a little kid. And I got off the bus, and it was like a long walk down this hill. Yeah. This is like when you don't know any better, right?
Okay.
Yeah, shameless Greg story here.
I blame someone else for shutting my pants.
Right. Walking down this long ass hill in North Carolina. And I think the stop was at like the top, but our house was at the very bottom.
Okay.
And we lived in a triplex or something, or a condo or something like that. Basically the townhomes, like that's what it was. It was a townhome.
Okay.
And you go in like one level, and my brother was in the restroom in one. And he's like, no, fuck you. And I was like, I gotta go. Right. And by the time I made it down, I didn't make it to the bottom.
You pooped your pants?
Yeah, but I was like
old were you?
7, 8.
Oh.
I mean, it's one of those things, right? You go, and then I was the dick's son that didn't know what to do with it.
Oh, Lord, honey, you drop it in the toilet.
No, I just was like, all right, we're going to put that in the hamper.
Your poor fucking mother.
I don't think my mom found it. I think my dad found it, and I think he yelled at me.
I think I would have yelled at you too. Like, This is where your brain went to throw your dirty drawers in the.
I didn't know any better.
Hamper?
I was like, it never happened to me.
At least throw it in the washing machine.
I didn't even know how to use it. I was
bathtub.
7 years old. Like, my mom did everything. I was like, fuck, dude. Bathtub? Well, you're just going to throw it in the fucking bathtub? Have a shitty fucking pair of tighty whities in there? That was back in the day. I wear boxers now. Now I can just let it fall out.
Oh, yay.
But back in the day, I wore tighty whities. I also wore tube socks. God damn it! You know what, Castro? Don't judge me.
I'm judging.
I was 7 years old. You
Judging.
probably shit yourself. You just blacked it out.
No,
Mom probably smacked your ass so hard the memory fell out, like in fucking the Sorcerer's Stone or something like that.
No, last time I shit my pants, I was like 2.
I shipped my pants. No, that's not true.
It is true.
Yeah, I wish your goddamn mom and dad were still alive.
They're not.
I'm gonna go on a Ouija board and see if I can ask them.
Don't do that in this house. You get all haunted and shit.
God damn it.
I like came. It's like, I'd blame someone else.
I can't. My brothers were too old. I couldn't blame them.
How do you blame someone else for pooping in your pants?
Well, if you had like a brother that perhaps maybe you were like similar in age, like 1 year,
Okay.
maybe your mom switches over I'd be like, no, that was fucking Steven over there. Right? I'd be like, fuck that guy. Get up and beat him up. Like, motherfucker, don't lie. He's like, no, I did it. Okay.
That you have a weird household because that just came second nature. Be like, I kick his ass.
That's how we did shit.
I guess boys are different.
Yeah. No, that's not how I did shit. That's how my brothers did shit. And they're like, nope, it's Greg's fault. And I was like, I guess it's my fault because I don't want to get my ass beat.
Because I'm the baby.
And again and again. Yeah. Life comes at you fast. How about this one? Do I have the story? I don't have the story out here.
What?
Oh, no, I got this one. I'm calling this the donut glazer. This is
Show me something again?
I'm just going to show you a picture of a dude.
Okay.
Okay. And really, it just comes down to the dude is a complete fucking weirdo. Crime story. This is out on the Smoking Gun. We haven't done a crime story, like a decent crime story, in a while. And if you're in Colorado right now, you might want to throw out your cupcakes and your
Well,
donuts.
Chris said, I shit my pants like 2 weeks ago. It happens.
I mean,
Does it?
I'm not judging you,
Does it really just happen?
but you may want to get checked.
Maybe stop drinking so much fiber. Stop eating them prunes.
Take a stool hardener.
Oh, that's the other thing. Peanut butter's got fiber in it too, so it's supposed to be good for your tummy.
Oh, okay. I don't do that. November 19th, a Colorado pervert has pleaded guilty and is scheduled to be sentenced Friday for a vile act that involved a bodily fluid and some cupcakes.
What?
Consumed by guests attending a child's birthday.
Oh, I don't even want. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, this guy should pretty much be shot.
Okay, so what did he do?
Steven Masalta, this fucking retard. Do I have the picture of him? I got him right here somewhere. Hang on. I call it the donut glazer. This motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
According to a plea agreement, Masalta, Steven Masalta, 32, who worked at Safeway Supermarket, recently copped to attempting
I
to
like how it's worked at.
commit
His bitch got
sexual
fired.
assault on a child, a felony, and a pair of misdemeanor indecent exposure charges.
What?
He also finished himself off
Finish jacking off?
on some cupcakes. Yeah. According to plea agreement, Masalta will serve about 2 years. So if you see
That's
this
it?
motherfucker, yeah. Isn't that the most
Well,
fucked
is it
up
because
thing?
like so? What? Read this charges again. You said
Where did it go? Sexual assault on a child, a felony.
is it
and a
because
pair
he
of
did it at a birthday
misdemeanor-
party? Is that why it's sexual
Mhm.
assault on a child, even though he didn't really sexually assault?
I don't know
the
that
child?
he did or did not.
Right.
Maybe, I mean, that's
But the
considered-
jacking off on the cupcakes is considered.
Yeah. In
Okay.
Colorado don't fuck around with stuff like that.
Nope.
They may be some left leaning people, but like Colorado, they still got some of their fucking shit straight. Sex offender, he's got to be on a sex offender supervision probation.
Yeah.
Seen it right.
Got to register as a sex offender.
Right? I mean, really,
People are weird.
I follow this guy.
I mean, I'm not trying to kink shame, but don't you know better than do that at a birthday party?
That's
at
not
least
kink
go
shame.
in the
That's not
bathroom.
kink shame. No,
At
no,
least
no,
go
no.
in the
It's like
bathroom.
kick the living shit out of him. I started following this dude, Jay.
I want to know what prompted him to be aroused.
He's a fucking sexual predator. That's why. Jay, I don't know his name. Jay something or other. This dude, he's like a prison, like a ex-con guy. He's like, blah, 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 and he's gotten blown up over like the past couple of years.
Okay.
And he's always like, yeah, this guy isn't going to do well in prison.
He's only gone to prison for 2 years.
Yeah, but
He
if
said that about
makes-
him?
About like dudes that do shit
this,
like
yeah.
this, right? Like he's not gonna fare well in the prison system. And I agree. I think that's totally fine. I was trying to find his fucking name. I can't remember his name. Like he comes
Okay,
up all the
anyways,
fucking
it's
time.
fine.
Anyway, so yeah, so beware of your
Party guests.
party guest, I
And
guess.
don't ruin cupcakes for the love of people who
I mean,
love
really, as
cupcakes.
part of the probe those lewd incidents, police searched Masal's phones, discovering videos. Oh, they found.
Oh, he's a freak.
Yeah.
I mean, a pervert.
Found someone, presumably this dude, masturbating and touching his penis to donuts, what appears to be in a grocery store at the time of the recordings.
Oh, he's a,
So yeah, he was in the grocery store
Wow.
doing.
He does a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right.
So nonetheless,
Yo, brother,
I'm just saying
you need Jesus. He needs Jesus.
he needs a crowbar. I think I like what MC said.
What'd he
like
say?
just
Oh,
crowbar straight across the
He needs
forehead.
he needs
Just
Jesus.
A dome. I'm not recommending it. Well, no, I am recommending it. I'm not saying I condone
MC
it.
said they're kept separate from the general population because of them not faring well.
I'm learning a lot from that fucking criminal dude, that ex-con guy. He's
Oh.
like, have you ever heard of what's it called, a jacket?
Yeah, I put one on before
No,
because
no,
it's
no.
freezing here.
When you go into jail, you have a jacket. It's like your file.
your file, yeah.
And you carry that in, and then
It's already
like
48 degrees.
your coworker,
Your
your
co-jailers. I mean, kind of.
your roomie
Your
reviews it, and like if there's something in there that's like,
oh, they can say no. I don't want him for a roommate. Or
no,
what?
they'll
Oh,
be like, oh,
I'm gonna kill you in
you're
your
a
sleep.
chomo is what they call them,
Okay,
child molester.
I'm picking up
Chomo.
what you're putting down.
Now we know the lingo. I'm trying to set that stage for you.
Oh, okay.
Now we never have to say that word again. We can say chomo.
Okay,
Those chomos end up getting fucking
beat up or killed.
fucked up. right?
Yeah.
And
And here, listen.
Because that's
I
what
would
they-
never
that's
say,
what's in their
turn the right
jacket.
cheek and shit, but maybe that's what they deserve.
fuck yeah, you fuck with kids, dude. Fuck off.
I mean, I even feel like God would give you
Oh,
a pass.
so sorry. You get fucked up.
All right.
Chomos. All right, let's jump into that. I didn't mean that to go kind of dark.
I mean, yeah, way to end the
but
show.
that's the way it fucking happens sometimes, but I didn't know that. I thought he was just jerking off on fucking cupcakes or
Yeah,
something.
well,
But I didn't. I probably should read
I
stories.
mean, you should have thought about it.
Yeah, I should probably read some stories. All right, we need headphones for one more. This is for yours, just for a quick intro into your feel good classroom.
Sure, give me a second.
So we try and do, for those who are out there that are new to the show, we do a feel good every show. And what we call a feel good is kind of something, a cool story that
Makes us smile or
Makes
lifts
us
our
smile, kind
spirits
of
or
brings
gives
something-
us faith back in the human
the
race.
reason we started doing that is because we started this podcast during a goddamn pandemic like 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago, almost 5 years ago.
Almost.
And we were looking for good shit. So we keep doing that. So every week we try and come up, or every show, we try and come up with like just one little glimmer of something that's fucking cool. So this one is Beth's. So I'm going to play a quick video and
Sure.
then we'll jump into hers.
Sure.
It's a situation a lot of parents can relate to, sacrificing something you love for the sake of your kids. It's been 41 years since a Mesquite father gave up his prized possession to pay for diapers. Now, years later, his son is looking to make it right. Here's NBC5's Ali Spilliards.
All right. So we just did the intro.
Yeah, I thought
because
this
it's
was
a
really
5.5
cute.
minute
So
video.
it was Earl Guinness' 65th birthday, and he unexpectedly found himself on a car lot being spoken to by a magician. Suddenly, his son held up a pair of keys and told him they fit inside the ignition of a 1967 Chevrolet Camaro that was sitting just over his shoulder. It was a car Earl knew very well. It was a car he sold 40 years ago, like they just said, to pay for diapers. He was an automotive industry worker. I can't say Earl. Earl was working in parts as a 22-year-old in Mesquite, and an employee came in one day with a 67 Camaro that made his eyes light up. It was loud, he said, the kind of car that everyone turns around and looks at from the corner of their eyes as it passes the block. He had a few good years with the Camaro, but after marrying his wife Mona and having their son Jared, he did what any responsible parent would do and traded it in for diapers. He said, I used to tease Jared quite a bit. I used to have a car like that one there, And I said, yeah, I let it go for diaper money. You needed diapers, and that's what we did. He said, Jared joked that he never believed his father at first. He thought it was just what his dad would always tell him. He said, but gradually the fixation on the Camaro and the Camaro he left behind rubbed on his son and came to know better. Who came to know it better than his father did. So
Was it the same exact car?
it's the same exact. It's 67 Monera Blue Camaro SS with a 350 small block V8. An
That's fucking
automatic
rad.
3-speed transmission. So here's what he did. He had a stellar year. I guess
100%. He said these are always eye sweaters, dude. Every time I
Yes.
see a kid give their dad.
Well,
a
listen to this. It's
fucking-
really sweet.
You're
He
like,
said,
"Come
so
on, bro."
in 2021, he'd had a great bonus year. Instead of paying down debt or doing something responsible, he did what any guyness man would do and started looking for a cool car. He said he found the 60-cent Camaro exactly like the one his father owned, and he bought it, and it was the beginning of secretly restoring it. So he's had it since 2021 and has been working on it
no
and
shit.
restoring it himself.
That's cool.
Yeah. Wanted dad to really understand. Sorry, I get choked up. How much I love him and how important he is to me and how good of a job he did being a dad. I wanted to find the biggest, most symbolic, most outrageous way to help him understand how much. And I'm like, what is the greatest thing possible? And it was the Camaro. It's always been the Camaro.
Come on. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was
Right.
sweet.
So no, again, the eye sweaters.
Yeah.
Just hearing the stories like that, the appreciation for your father,
Yes.
and all the shit they.
Well, and I like how he said, I really wanted you to know. I wanted something big to let you know you were an amazing dad.
And over time, when he keeps saying, "Oh, check that car out. Look
Yeah.
at that car," and it's always the same.
It's always the same one. And so that's when he was like, no, he's not
Pulling
just
it-
pulling
yeah.
my leg. Like,
Yeah, it's cool.
yeah. So happy birthday,
Awesome.
Dad.
Thank you for that feel
Yeah.
good. Mine is we're going on fucking vacation next week. I didn't have one. I was too busy working. I didn't get a chance to find a feel good.
Yeah, I'm not off
Sometimes
quite
that's
as
just how
long
it
as you.
goes.
I need to see if I can still take Tuesday
So,
off. Hopefully I
We've
can.
taken 1 week off this
All
year,
freaking year for some reason.
and that was in March. And then we took a couple days off here and there.
And we got a puppy, and he ruined all
Yeah,
travel
so,
plans.
I'm
That little
I'm
bastard.
so looking forward to Thanksgiving that I'm already thankful, and that's my feel
Yeah.
good that we get to take some time. And then I'm planning. We have a ranch that I'm going to go out to, and I haven't been out there in a fucking feels like a year.
It probably has been a year
Anyway, so we had to put a roof on the goddamn
because of a storm.
place and do all these things, and it's been forever.
I do also want to share like
So-
a feel good bee.
Yeah.
I went to the office yesterday.
Yeah.
It was the first time since April. So what, 6 months?
Mhm.
May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, 6 months. And it was really fun. Of course, I've always told you it's like the first day of school. Like after all summer, you're excited to
Yeah.
see your friends. And it was an exhausting day, but it was fun because my boss was in town. And so
Who you're also good friends with.
I'm also good
from,
friends
like,
with from
before.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah. And so it was
She
fun to
became
see her.
your
It was
boss,
fun to
but-
see to meet some of my team members are new in this office I'd never met before because I work from home.
Mhm.
And then we had our small, it's not our official holiday dinner because we still have our holiday celebration because we're doing with
Little
everyone
happy hour kinda
with everyone
thing.
that's geographically located elsewhere. But we did like a nice dinner and some beverages. And,
Yeah, so shout out to
so that was fun. It was fun to
being able
catch
to do
up with
that.
all those guys.
Yeah.
They are freaking cute, dude. I love my team. They're funny. They think and act and talk just like me. So it's like I don't
especially
have
when
to
you
be
get in person.
I don't have to be careful about the words coming out of my mouth when I'm
Sometimes
around
you gotta
these
go like a
people.
little corporate and be like cautious.
Yes.
It depends on the audience I've got. Over
Yeah.
the years, it's changed. I'll be fucking. I hit 22
Next month.
22 years December 2nd at the firm. It's a fucking long time, bro. And you're what, 25?
I'll be 26 in May.
Yep, 25, 26. It's a long time to
Oh.
work for companies, man.
Man,
But if you
it's a
ever have
long
any
time to
questions about
work.
like working in corporate world, fucking reach out to us, man. We're always willing to talk about stuff like that. It's always kind of fun. We just don't tend to do it here, which is kind of the idea. Again, going back to my feel good a little bit is that plan for spending time with your friends and family and your
Yes.
family if you can. My
Get your
family,
fat pants ready too.
yeah,
like-
my family all lives in different states for the most part. Beth's family, a handful of, or most of them, or all of them now live here, except for a couple maybe. But
My nieces live in California.
get ready to have some fun, man. Go get your fucking
Make close families here.
recipes and
Yeah.
all that shit out there.
So I'm going to try something new. I'm going to make a old style custard pie.
All right, we'll keep
which
you
looks
posted on
delicious.
that. Couple of if you want some little bit of entertainment. All right, so I was watching. I'm caught up on the Yellowstone. There's
Okay.
2 episodes so far this year. I'm not gonna blow anything, say anything, but I started watching The Landman.
I've heard we were talking about that last night. It's the same guy that does Yellowstone.
Yep.
And I've heard
So
it's good.
Landman, it's interesting.
Is it a Western again?
No, it's it takes like consider it think about it as like modern
Future?
day.
Okay.
Like modern day, but it's the oil industry.
Interesting. So
And
yeah,
it's got Billy
cowboys and
Bob
stuff.
Thornton.
I've heard that
And
too. I've heard it's good.
Swear to God, he wrote the whole goddamn show about around Billy Bob Thornton playing
Is he the
this
main
motherfucker.
character?
Yeah,
Okay, well,
it's good. I've
I've heard
some
that's what they were
different
saying.
reviews on it, like Tyler Sheridan doesn't Taylor Sheridan, whatever the fuck. his name
Everybody
is.
last night was raving about it, and they're all like, "I will watch anything he makes."
Yeah.
So
So it's pretty good. And then the other one I started watching last night, which I'm a season behind because I'm kind of fucking going slow, is Lioness. I just started watching that last night.
I saw that.
That is kind of a fun espionage show, but
You
it's
watch
also
so much
military.
shit, dude. I don't know. I guess I'd rather read than watch.
Yeah, that's you.
So while you watch a
So go watch
series a
those
week,
two.
I read
They're
a
fucking
book
great.
in 2 nights.
Especially because Lioness is only a season, or it's like season 2 just started or something like that. But The Landman just started. 2
I know
weeks
these
ago.
guys want to
check it
know
out.
about a great rom-com. So I've been told by 4 different people to go check out on Netflix. Nobody Wants This. It's a rom-com and it's got
Blonde chick.
Jennifer. Yeah, what's her name? Not Jennifer. Bell. What's her name? First name. Bell.
No, I know. She's
She's married to Dax.
Dax, yeah.
Jennifer?
No. Bell. Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
And it's about her and
Excuse me.
a rabbi, which is hilarious.
It's on like their top 10.
And everybody swears by it.
It's
So
a movie,
if you
right?
guys want to please your girl, it's a series, but they're only like
Series.
25, 30 minutes long. And I was talking to somebody at dinner last night, this girl Ashley, and she was like, "Oh, you like romantic comedy books? You should check this book out." I go, "You're like the 3rd person to say that." I said, I'm enthralled in Hallmark Christmas movies right now. She goes, "These are 30 minutes long.
Oh, that's cool.
It's only 10 episodes, and it's only 1 season. It's a limited series.
Oh, and that's it?
That's it." She's like,
Fucking
"Just
go
watch it."
Go check it out.
I told her it's laundry day material, apparently.
Go hit like, subscribe, do all the things you need to do to support us if you don't mind. Also, go out to Fox News, FAWKES Media, out on Instagram. You can
Wait,
find
I
it
don't
out
get what
on,
MC's saying.
on
Old F
YouTube.
lollipop
You'll see
Gilder.
the Fox guy's face.
What? Huh?
The Fox.
Oh.
Not a
What
fox.
does the fox say?
No, it's kind of different than that. But
know,
anyway,
but that's
go
what
out
made
there,
me think
Guy
of.
Fox. Go out, check it out. Also, if you've got we try and do a lot of entertainment and fun kind of cultural shit. That's the idea of this show. Always has been. Kind of all like weird alternative news outside of the normal stuff. If you got wives, you got girlfriends, share it with them. Don't be afraid. This isn't just a dude show. This is Beth's show just as much as this is my show.
Sometimes they say it's more my show.
Fuck yeah.
Because I'll take over sometimes. Let me tell you what I'm talking about.
So,
Move over.
if you got a
Roma.
wife, you got a girlfriend, something like that, you need a strong female heroine. This is your lady. So, all right.
That's
we're
sweet.
getting
That's
the
like
fuck
a
outta
really
here.
good compliment.
All right. We'll catch you guys
Gotta
back
go make
on
some enchiladas.
Friday. We're going to go microwave some food.
Not microwave.
Check out
oven
Instagram.
heat.
The bar is open.
Love
with
you
Beth
guys.
and Greg.
Have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you on Friday.
Salute.
Friday.
Friday. 7 o'clock Friday.
Welcome
Peace out,
to the
bitch.
Bar is Open with Beth and Greg.